Previously on Boston Med.
Can you get me an LMA from the... Hand me the tube, hand me the tube.
Because of the delay, she's going to suffer.
I understand, but...
It's really not acceptable.
I have nothing left in me.
1,000 miles, it's hard to hear you through the static, searching for something to say.
Boston, home to 3 of America's greatest hospitals, Mass General, the Brigham, and Children's. These are the stories of the men and women who work in them.
I've never seen a guy piss off more nurses than you on rounds.
Oh, really?
Bob, are you asking me out in front of this camera?
Cold flu, eating protein.
Does anyone feel a pulse?
I got nothing.
You're everything that I want. I'll never give up. Been through this before, and it can get rough. You can push me away. I can do anything. I need you to know you're everything that I want.
We're currently in around your facility with a 74-year-old female who underwent cardiac arrest at an outside hospital. We'll be there in about 10 minutes.
She's a 74-year-old female. While she's at dialysis, she arrested. According to the staff there, they did about 10 minutes of CPR and intubated her.
So this woman was at dialysis at another hospital, and she cardiac arrested. So they got her heart rate back, got her pulse back. Now she's here.
Just set up for an A line and we'll get an art line.
You want to try 22?
A lot of people think that nurses just pass out medicines, put people on bedpans, wipe their butts, and that's it, you know? But it's really so much more.
She's awake and she's biting the tube. You guys, she's breathing down to 39. I'm not feeling prodded. So why don't we start CPR? Right now, she went up to 55.
That's right.
Does she have a pulse?
Yeah, I was in the room with the family, and they're pretty. They don't want anything else.
You know what, guys? She's DNR.
She's DNR?
Let me go.
So the family's outside. Family's outside. She was resuscitated when she wasn't supposed to be resuscitated.
All right, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
This poor woman was do not resuscitate, and for whatever reason at the other hospital, they resuscitated her, like did CPR, gave her the meds, intubated her, and all the while she didn't want any of that.
So let's stop what we're doing. Let's clean her out and let's let her family come and spend some time with her.
Somebody dropped the ball and didn't respect her last wishes, which is sad, because that's not the way I would want to go.
Doctors are supposed to keep their emotions under control. This can be especially difficult in pediatrics. She's still pretty crackly though and wheezy.
Yeah.
For example, how do you tell an expectant mother whose baby has a serious heart condition that it'll be okay?
At 18 weeks, they sent me for my first ultrasound, and the tech looked at me and she said, "Renee, I have to be honest with you. The reason that I'm looking at the heart so long is because it doesn't look right. Something's wrong with the baby's heart." And I just remember my heart dropping at that point, and I had my mom and my sister with me, and I reached over and I grabbed my mom's hand, and I just started to fall apart. I just was devastated, and I thought, I need to talk to my husband. Jacob's in the Army fighting in Iraq. He's been gone my entire pregnancy, but he's working really hard to get home next week for the birth of our son, Sam. Even though my son has a broken heart, this baby is perfect, and he's gonna make it. And I can't have any doubt that he's not gonna make it.
So how you feeling?
Really tired yesterday, but I'm doing better now.
All right. Well, you know the drill. We've been following Renee with actually a prenatal diagnosis of what's called hypoplastic left heart syndrome. This is a severe form of congenital heart disease. Sam's heart is maybe no bigger than my thumb. But let's see if we can find his head.
He looks more like my husband.
Many babies don't survive, even after corrective surgery under the best conditions. But we're optimistic that we'll have a great outcome.
miss it. Just in case it's Jake. Hello?
Hi, hon.
Hi, Jacob. How are you?
Guess what? You're giving me 2 weeks to leave. I'm coming home.
What?
Hopefully, I'll be leaving like within a day.
I'm just afraid you're not gonna make it home in time.
You know, I'll get there. I'll get back in time.
That's what you think. This baby might not wait till the 12th, Jacob.
They say he doesn't do any drugs, just drinks.
Just drink a gallon of vodka real quick.
Hey, buddy.
Blame it on the alcohol.
And there's the alcohol. Oh, wow.
Apparently, he did not enjoy my singing.
No, he's gonna get nursed back to health by our angels.
It's gotta be the worst feeling to go out for some drinks or like think you're drinking with your buddies and then wake up in the emergency room. No idea how you got there in a diaper. This is Mr. who was drinking vodka with his friends and became unresponsive. So the friends called 911 and brought him here.
Okay.
Friends report that this is not his first time having to be hospitalized for alcohol issues. He came in, vomited all over himself. Also was incontinent several times. The family wouldn't come in, didn't want to see him, nothing. Said that they're done.
I had to deal with a really tough funeral this week. I don't know how I ended up here, but I mean, I'm fine.
You've told me your sob story.
I know.
It's okay. Stop. You can tell me as many times as you want, but you're not leaving right now. So stop.
And I have 3 hours to get my exam to my teacher.
Honestly, nothing. You almost died last night. So I don't care that you have an exam due. You should have thought of that before you went out and you got so drunk and that you almost choked on your own vomit.
I understand that. It's not.
So no.
I know. It's
no.
not. Honestly, it's really tough. Show some sympathy.
As long as I know I'm a good nurse and I'm doing what's best for him, he can tell me to go F myself all he wants. I liked him much better when he was unconscious. Kid's got a scholarship that he's just puking away on the Mass General floor.
You heard in here where this incision was made?
No.
No. I like to think that I'm outstanding in the operating room and that I give a good surgery, but that I also do extremely good patient care. Oh, wow.
It's a good healer.
Yeah, or you had a great surgeon. But the best part of it is being with the patient through the whole journey from the beginning. How's the weather in the Midwest?
Oh, it was snowing yesterday.
It was snowing.
No, please don't. I'm looking at a job in the Midwest.
Cleveland's a fun city.
You make eye contact and you form a bond. And they decide that they're going to put their trust in your hands. 77-year-old scheduled for a left extraportal pneumonectomy with intraoperative chemo on Thursday. You know, in cancer, there are patients for life. So if you remove someone's lung cancer, you will see them on a regular basis for the rest of their lives.
I tell people I married my soulmate and my best friend.
Yeah, we've had a good 54 years, and this is probably the toughest thing we've ever faced together.
Hi. One of the doctors. Yeah. John Daniel. I'm Dr. Sugarbaker's chief resident.
Okay.
Charlie Chu has a cancerous mass growing around his entire lung. So here's your normal right lung, and on the left here now, you can see the mesothelioma around the left lung. Mesothelioma is probably one of the most aggressive cancers you can have. It has been related to asbestos exposure. And you have known asbestos exposure?
I was on the destroyer for 3 years.
Given our age, everything was wrapped in asbestos years ago.
Obviously, we can't go back and change the exposure that you had, but we can get this thing out.
I expect a good sewing job. This is my soulmate here.
Of course, we understand.
So, this is my best friend here.
It only takes as long as it takes to.
My husband's coming home from Iraq for a few short weeks. This will be Jake's first time seeing me since I am pregnant. It's landing. It's landing. It's landing. I've thought it through my head, like how am I gonna greet him? But then all the images of like in the movies how they like run into each other's arms and like, you know, he picks her up. Like obviously that might be a little bit more complicated in this situation. He's coming! He's coming! He's coming!
When you call your voice, you're all completely split.
Currently inbound with cardiac arrest, 18-year-old male, known asthmatic, complaining of shortness of breath before his cardiac arrest. We are about 3 minutes from your facility. Any questions?
18-year-old asthmatic and cardiac arrest.
Everybody here that needs to listen?
Yeah.
All right, 18-year-old male, known asthmatic, playing basketball outside with friends, started complaining of shortness of breath, a little bit of dizziness.
How long was he down?
Approximately 10 minutes prior to our arrival. We've had him for about 15 minutes.
Okay. Dr. Cabrel, somebody else I need a femoral. Can we please have another epinephrine?
Only been 2 minutes since the last FE1.
It was really intimidating coming here. I always felt like, I had something to prove. Will someone let me know when it's been another minute, please? I really had to work on trying to be someone that can inspire confidence. I have to work on being a little bit more cockier because people actually respond to that. Raquel, needle both sides, please. All right, let's stop for a rhythm check. Hold compressions, please. And someone feeling for a pulse? I am.
That looks like VF.
Yep, he's back in VF.
We need to shot.
All right.
You want this continue?
All clear? Brace yourself.
All right, resume chest compressions, please.
I'm really nervous about seeing him just because he hasn't seen me pregnant. I'm so nervous to see you.
It's okay, don't be nervous.
You look so handsome.
You look beautiful.
So what do you think? Pretty big, huh? Is it what you thought it would be like? Want to say hi to your family?
Okay.
For any soldier, coming home is always a difficult time. But he's coming home for a labor and delivery, and a baby who's gonna need heart surgery. I look huge.
There you go.
He has no cardiac activity. He's been down for about 40 minutes. All right, we're holding compressions. Anyone feel a pulse?
Here, I got nothing. All right, there's no movement.
Can anybody think of anything else that we're missing? Any other ideas?
The family may want to come in and be here while we're still doing this. The kid just got into college.
All right, guys, just get ready. The family is coming in.
You grew up with him?
He was younger than me, but I grew up with his older brother. That lady, who's his aunt, his kids I went to camp with every summer. So that's really difficult.
We know he wasn't going to come back after a certain point. It's just waiting, and then it's hard.
Good job. You were in charge. Everybody knew who to look to. You did great. You did great. It does suck.
That door to the right.
Thanks.
Now that Jake is here, I feel more excited about everything that's going on, and it feels more real. We've hit him with a lot these last few days between all the doctor's visits and getting him caught up to speed. Is where I deliver, though. And Sam might go up to 6 initially
For the ICU.
to be stabilized, and then he'll come over to Children's Hospital. We'd go to Advanced Fetal Care Center. And
So big.
I think my biggest concern is for Jake. It's going to be a lot to hit him in a very short period of time. And this is where Sam's doctor is.
Good morning. Oh, hi, Jake. Nice to meet you. Finally, welcome back. We're gonna go really spend some time explaining to Jake and bring him up to speed about what's going on with their baby Sam. So what Sam has is hypoplastic left heart syndrome. And for reasons we don't understand, the structures on the left side of the heart didn't form well. And as a consequence of that, the blood is actually going backwards. What happens normally, this vessel closes after babies are born. So there's no way for blood to get to his lower body and the rest of his body, and he would die. We don't have the ability to cure this, but through a series of 3 operations over the first 2 to 3 years of life, we can get Sam to a place where he is almost running around like other kids.
I don't know, it's probably hard to answer, but what are chances of complications in the surgery?
The biggest complication that we worry about is that not all babies, even under the best conditions, make it through the first surgery.
It's a lot emotionally on me, from everything coming back home to being with Renee for the first time in 9 months, seeing her pregnant, to seeing Sam's condition. It is tough.
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
Today is surgery day for Charlie Chu. He's 77, he's a robust guy, and we want to give him more time.
We are going to lie you flat. Are you okay lying flat?
Yeah.
We're going to give you some oxygen to breathe.
Sure.
This is my soul.
Remember, I love you.
You approached me 60, and I want 65.
That's the tumor. And it's just crushing the lung. It's coming right around, just crushing it.
Dr. Sugarbaker has done more of this operation than anyone in the world.
Right now we're just walking upstairs to check in with the family before surgery on Mr. Chu. I just wanted to touch base this morning before we, get started formally. It is a devastating problem, but it's not a hopeless problem. And there's many, many people who survive it and do well. And that means hope is now in the equation.
That means a great deal.
Charlie Chu's a very down-to-earth guy. He's one of these salt-of-the-earth type individuals who's, served our country and worked very hard. And we're going to do the best we can to attack this disease.
Can I have another officer, please, to help with the patient? Well, she's kind of just wandering the halls. Thanks. Bye.
You mean in my bedroom? What are you, crazy?
In your bedroom. There has to be a full moon. Is there? Elizabeth, who's her doctor?
The short girl that I just told needed.
All right, I'm on it. Every year, you get new residents fresh out of med school, and sometimes getting them to believe you and listen to you and to get that you know what you're talking about is the hardest part. So we need meds for her. She's pushing, because security's coming. She's going to be put into bed, probably restrained.
Why don't we start with 1? She's
Maybe. How about 2.5? Because it's 5 per 1 ml, so.
She's an old lady. Okay, let's try with 2.
I think 2.5, that's good.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I know I don't have that fancy MD at the end of my name tag. Elizabeth, so 2.5 of Haldol, but it would make people's lives a whole lot easier if they would just listen to us.
Do not touch me. Okay. Don't touch me. I am not.
All right, you gotta calm down.
That is my mother.
But you can't fight in the
I'm not leaving.
emergency room, ma'am.
A lot of the time patients can be nasty, and it's like, I'm just trying to help you.
Go for it.
Patient was trying to climb out of bed. The daughter was just making the situation worse. I asked her to leave. She refused. I said, I'm not leaving my mother. And I said, you're making this worse. Your mom's gonna get hurt. You're making her upset, and you're compromising her care.
I don't want a shot.
I need someone in here with VN9, and I need someone with Elizabeth in 7. So can you call back up? This one first.
What's wrong with you? Calm down. Tell him to let go of my car. Call the police.
These are the police. We're here.
We're in the pre-op room waiting to go into surgery.
I think the fact that it's cancer, you're always afraid. You just want it to be done. You want to get out of the surgery and start doing what you need to get him back home.
Today will be a relatively short day for me because I'll be out of it. The long day will be for them because they have to wait.
The goal of the operation is to remove everything that this tumor comes into contact with. We remove the lung, the heart sac, and the diaphragm.
I need 45 with 2 refills in a minute, please.
You need Harkin ready.
So the plan here now is to divide the major vessel to the heart.
What changed my life and my career goals is when my dad himself had heart surgery. I need pickups in a second. The surgeon, he came to me, he told me what he had done with my dad. He put my dad's chest back together with wires and bypassed these vessels.
Shud.
That really had a lasting impression for me.
We can clamp it and just check your PA real quick.
Is it closed?
Yeah, it's closed. It's a large piece of the tumor right here you can see, like a rind, something not human. All right, success.
Suction.
Excellent. More saline. We've got the lung out, the tumor out. We're going to go ahead and put the patches in. We have endo 45 vascular ready.
If you sew the diaphragm in wrong or you sew the pericardium in wrong, the patients can die literally when you change their position on the operating room table.
I always pray for the surgeons. That God guides their hands.
One more stitch, please.
Not a whole one.
So, everything's gone very well. It's out. It was a large tumor. However, it did not invade things around it. So far, we're just where we need to be. We couldn't be in any better shape.
Just thank God.
You got makeup on.
I always wear makeup, okay? Always.
They taking my pants off?
Oh, that's a 20.
Did you ever think that you would have this many young, beautiful women ripping your clothes off?
Never.
Never, huh? It's like a dream come true for you. He's really, really cute. I love cute old men. I love to flirt with them. We gotta get you kind of quickly on the monitor. No, not off the bed.
All right.
Undress while you're talking.
I've never been asked by a good-looking woman to undress fast in my life.
To undress fast.
Unless her husband was coming in the door.
Well, I've never had a man undress for me this quickly, so. This is what it's gonna look like walking down the aisle. Dun, 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 dun. Right this way, straight.
Renee woke me up this morning. It's about 2:55 in the morning. And she was in the bathroom and she said, my water broke.
Then he just looked panicked. And then we called the doctor and they said to come on in.
Renee's baby will be delivered next door at the Brigham. And shortly after birth, we'll bring him over to the cardiac ICU at Children's, where we'll perform the first of his 3 operations.
Look at all these people.
It's a birthday party.
What's up, baby?
Are we ready to go?
Here we go.
Right.
Behind your legs. Yep. Big breath in. Nice big push. Right down. Hard as you can. Push, 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 push. Keep going. There you go, honey. A little more. A little more.
Oh my God.
A little more. A little more. Perfect. Good for you.
It's good. You see the head?
You seem so terrified. I can hear you over my shoulder going, oh my God. This big push. There you go. A little more. Good job. Push them down a little further, a little further, a little further. Good for you. Big push. Good.
There you go. Sammy.
Good for you.
Right over to the pediatrician.
He's okay.
Yeah, he looks okay.
Little Sammy.
He's okay.
He is good.
Just gonna off and watch him for about 5 minutes.
He sounds so cute. Oh, baby.
Look at him.
And hi, Mom.
Hi. Hi, Sammy.
Hi, Mama.
Sammy.
Hello. Hello, Karen.
So cute. Hey, baby. Oh, hey, baby. That's sweet.
Sam is doing really well. He's come out in the way that we kind of expected him to, which is almost looking like a normal baby. But he has hypoplastic left heart syndrome, and there's a real risk there. If we didn't do anything, he wouldn't make it at all.
You sweetie pie. I feel like his surgeries are gonna go fine.
They have to take him?
Yeah.
I'll go with you, Sammy.
To see additional scenes from Boston Med, go to bostonmed.abcnews.com.
Oh, gracious and loving God, we thank you for this, your precious little boy, Samuel. We ask you that this little baby will not be stressed. He will not be afraid because you're holding him. Amen.
Amen.
Before we fix Sam's heart, we need to get an exact picture of how the blood circulates within the heart and the great vessels, and we need to understand exactly what kind of abnormality we're dealing with. What we've done here is inject dye into the baby's heart to see how the blood is flowing. We hope that this will tell us what kind of surgery we'll need for Sam. This worries me, this connection.
We're making this up, right? We have never made this diagnosis before.
Even for a baby with hypoplastic left heart syndrome, Sam's abnormality is much more serious and much more complicated, and we won't know until we get into the operating room what kind of operation we'll need to do to fix it. It is a very difficult situation. We have more data, we have more information, but it has not allowed us to go one way or another.
Still okay.
Still okay, and what we're trying to do is to make the best decision we can. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the operating room and we're going to inspect the heart from the outside. And unfortunately, we are exactly in this gray zone that I was hoping we wouldn't be in.
But clearly not. Babies that are in the gray, like some of them make it, right?
Definitely. None of us are giving up, but we're more worried.
Yeah.
It's almost hard to bond with him because I'm afraid that I might lose him, and it's like hard because I don't want to get too close to him in case he doesn't make it, but I also don't want to not get close to him.
It's not that the stakes have changed, but it's just that Sam's in a higher risk group. It's a tough situation, but it's not hopeless, and if anybody can fix it, we can.
Just say goodbye, buddy. Love you, buddy.
He's 39 years old, and tonight he was assaulted. It sounds like he was seen breaking into someone's car, and they caught him. They came up.
Hi, my name's Pina Patel. I'm one of the doctors that will be taking care of you, okay?
I want to go home.
We have to examine you head to toe, okay?
Lay back, just stay there and let the doctor take care of you. We'll take care of it, okay? So the first arriving unit found him supine in the street.
Just doctors.
There are no police.
I can't say there's no police. Are there any police? It's like there are no police here.
I don't even want to be evaluated, just worried that the cops are here.
Totally.
I am busting out of here.
It'll be fun to hang out with my friends. I just haven't seen them in a long time. I can't wait. It'll be fun. These look better. I imagine this would be like good for hangovers. This is the sweet life of a resident. Love it.
How are you?
Oh, gosh, so good to see you.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
My friends, my family, they've tried to set me up here and there, and it's generally been unsuccessful.
I've been on like IndianMatches.com and stuff, and I've just met like the weirdest guys. Like guys that are like so boring, like you want to run out of there. Guys that have been arrested. Like, I mean, like it's just no good.
I think it's awesome. If I was single, I would be on it in a heartbeat.
There have been a couple of people that I've cared for that things just didn't work out, and I'm like dating kryptonite.
Honestly, I think like you're ridiculously hot. I think that like you have an amazing personality, and like hopefully you'll meet somebody more sake together.
I know.
Cheers.
Get myself free.
I feel sick to my stomach.
So it's all emotional stress, which is something I'm really not used to. I mean, I've been through a lot of high stressful environments, but emotional stress is nothing unlike it. It's actually wiped me out. I've been pretty tired.
This is highly unusual that we have to make a decision during surgery. May we start? Incision. We'll make the final decision once we look at the heart.
It blows my mind when I think about what they're actually going to do to him today. I mean, I think that we definitely did the right thing, and I think that Sam's going to do big things in his life. I really do.
Look at that, look at that, see that? Yeah. So he has a large amount of fistulae on the left. Now that we're looking at Sam's heart, it's clear how to proceed. we'll be putting bands on and restricting the amount of blood flow that goes to the lungs. What I'm worried about is that the heart muscle is strong enough to support this operation. The blood pressure increase. Nice response to the band. Huh? Yeah. Now going to be tying down the band.
Okay. Hey, all goes well. We should be up there within 25 minutes. Thank you.
Good.
All right.
So you did well with the bands. All right, I'm gonna go talk to the parents. Hi.
Yeah,
good. All right, so we have good news. We've done the bands. He's done very well. We're gonna watch him and stabilize him. And, you know, this is a journey, and there's many, many steps, and we've started off the right way. Okay. Thanks. All right. Okay. Okay.
Is this consult page you're still forwarded to me? I'm not home very much at all. And so I do feel bad that I've neglected my family over the last few years. Any transplants or perforations or whatever, come in tonight, give me a call. Wow, honey, you're all spiffed up. My wife is a jewel because she knows that my job brings me a lot of satisfaction and I couldn't do anything else. A lung transplant in the morning. Yeah.
What does that mean for you and the Hannah's dance recital?
I don't know.
She's gonna be crushed if you can't come.
We'll see.
A lung transplant has come in, so he's gonna get a couple hours of sleep and go back. And so hopefully he can make it for Hannah's dance recital tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Transplants are tough because they're unpredictable. They always come in the middle of the night, and nothing ever goes as scheduled. So it's 6 a.m. Hopefully we can be done by at least 11 o'clock.
I called
We need a vascular clamp. At this point, we've gone as far as we can. We're just sitting here waiting for Dr. Camp.
Yeah.
It's a recital dress, and we have flower dance. It's kind of beautiful.
Today is Hannah's ballet recital. John is at the hospital doing a lung transplant, and I'm really hoping that he can make it to the dance recital because it means a lot to Hannah.
We're going to go ahead and cut it out. Meanwhile, Rose and Dr. Camp are going to prepare the lung back.
So we'll see if we can get him out of here in time to go to the recital.
Your daddy loves you very, very much, and he's doing his best job to try to make it here, okay?
Where is he?
He is at the hospital. There was someone that was very sick that needed his help.
I'm in trouble. And we're going to be done in 10 minutes, but we still have to wake the patient up and take the patient up to the ICU, so.
John?
Hello?
Hello? We're at the recital. Where are you?
I'm still here.
Think you can come or no?
What time do you think she's going to go?
She's gonna go probably like 1:10.
Okay, I don't think I can make it then.
All right, well, do the best you can, sweetie, okay? Doesn't look like he's gonna make it.
Hannah had been practicing now for this recital for a whole year, and it was very important to her. And so I really wanted to be there. Can you do me a favor and come down and help me take this patient up? My daughter has a recital. I just want to try to make it. Yeah. Thanks, man. That's good. What a nice friend. Go. Yeah.
Don't forget the flower.
Hurry. Yeah.
Oh, hey, honey. I just want to let you know, she has a finale where she comes out and bows.
Here, we're going to try to come, but anything you can do to delay.
You're on your way?
got you some flowers. You look so pretty. You did such a good job, honey. I love you. Are you wearing makeup? That was pretty neat. She was happy, and it's nice to see her smile.
To hear more of the music from Boston Med, go to bostonmed.abcnews.com.
I definitely feel like a mom now. Before I couldn't even focus. I was so distracted by everything else that was going on. Tough guy, huh?
Hey, Sam.
I couldn't imagine doing this without Jake. Having him here has made all the difference in the world. But, you know, time is flying by and he's going to leave soon.
It's pretty scary. How much you love your son and be so scared for him.
I think the first step that we've taken now with Sam are positive. You know, we're not, by any means, we're not there yet, but he's done extremely well, and he's going home.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I can't believe we have a child and we're taking it home.
I know, it's fun. Take care.
Ready for this? Are you ready for this? I'm scared too, don't worry. Back of that thing up.
I'm going back to Iraq. How you doing?
Hi. What's the final destination, sir?
Iraq.
Anyone, and please check when the twins can get you.
Really pray for my husband's health and well-being through this whole time.
Really sad to go. It was really hard saying bye this morning, but hopefully I'll be coming home a little early. My chain of command's been really supportive of Sam, his condition. Got some pictures to take back with me. He'll probably grow a lot when I'm gone. This was us in our sunglasses. I'm gonna miss him. Just gotta show him off. We'll see you, Dad.
I'm excited. I feel like I got the perfect job. I'm going to be heading off to California. I'll be an attending. I'll be working 4 days a week. And it feels good. It's like I'm 30. I'm a professional. I'm going somewhere warm.
Ladies, if I can have you button a couple of buttons for me. I know, huh? In the back row.
I was one of the ones that didn't think I was actually going to make it through.
You're graduating. Don't be scared. Come on. You got it. Ready? 1, 2, and 3.
Welcome, everyone, to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2009.
I'll be the first physician in my family. My parents are ridiculously proud to the point where it's almost embarrassing. But it lasted for 5 seconds before they were like, yeah, so when are you getting married?
Pina Patel. In my most anxious moments, I gather my strength from knowing that I am intrinsically half of my parents. My father is my hero. The day of my birth, my parents were convinced that I was meant for wonderful things.
I came from just a very humble background. My parents grew up with virtually nothing.
I never had to worry about Pina. She would just worry for herself. And for everyone else. Congrats.
Thank you.
I guess it's good for everyone in their lives to have a little bit of struggle, because then you never know how sweet it is to be at the end. I finally got it.
The day has finally arrived. I have survived. And I'm going to go to the next stage.
He has massive internal bleeding.
Spike another bag of Stanley.
I had a seizure. Thinking about my son's brain surgery. All hell can break loose.
Who has dated somebody you've worked with?
If it's a cute nurse, the old nurses hone in on you.
It was disastrous. This is embarrassing.
I'm not comfortable with this case.
No, it's not that I don't trust you.
To purchase Boston Med on DVD, go to abcnewsstore.com.